Welcome to level 1 out of 31 levels of the 613 degrees or rungs on Jacob's ladder. To be a bringer is to bring one from one level of consciousness and existence to a higher level of consciousness and existence. To be one with God is to believe that God is both the producer and actor. He is you and you are Him. He produced creation, and it is our job to play our part in the creation and be one with Him, to be a creator. To love God is to pull God close to us and to feel the way, think the way, and behave the way God would want us to behave. To fear God is to fear hurting others and God's feelings. To serve God is to make others happy. To cleave to God is to hold God close, and it comes after loving. To swear to God is to promise to God you will be the best version of yourself. So to love God is to pull God close to you. To cleave to God is to hold God close to you. And then to walk in God's ways is to pull God into you, spiritually entering God, emulating Him, and becoming one with the Creator. So first is a pull, then a hold, and then a further pull causing spiritual entry into God. To hallow God is to think of God and His two qualities, altruism and selflessness, as being very valuable and honorable. To talk of God is to scan from head to toe, figuratively, scanning memories, the past, present, and future, recalling and foreseeing potential qualities, negative and positive, one had in the past and has in the present, and foreseeing a positive future of improvement of qualities. To teach and learn of God is to first understand and conceptualize God and His two qualities, then to know, which is to understand through experience, and lastly is to attain wisdom, which is to have an excellent sense of God and His qualities. To control emotions and thoughts is to catch a negative emotion or thought in time before it causes a negative reaction or action. When we become aware of the potential negative outcome, we can prevent it from happening. To make borders and boundaries is to discern God's qualities like the way we discern the difference between hot and cold. One example of this border or boundary is the one between arrogance or extreme pride and humility or humbleness. To control actions and restraints is to learn from past behavioral mistakes and apply wisdom during our daily routine, having a good sense of our negative reactions and positive reactions to various circumstances and choosing the right ones to act on or refrain from once the circumstance is sensed with our spiritual sensor. To assemble God's qualities is to categorize and group together similar qualities for easy memorization. For instance, to love, cleave, and walk are very similar qualities that can be memorized as gradual degrees in getting closer to God. To memorize God's major qualities is to only memorize the most important qualities, which are whatever ones we need improvement on. Each person has different qualities to work on. To be courageous is to know God is with you always, even when one is fearful and afraid, and to overcome their fear with certainty. To eat and be satisfied is to fulfill the body, brain, soul, and the spirit. The purpose of life is to become fulfilled and to help others become fulfilled. To make a sanctuary is to practice ideal interactions with others. When we interact with others, sometimes we make harsh interactions, but gradually these should be replaced with ideal interactions of altruism, concern for others, and selflessness, no concern for self.